What is it that makes AGM's electronic humidity sensor unique?
So AGM's electronic humidity sensor logs temperature and relative humidity every hour, and it does so for an extremely long time. So it has a 20-year battery life and a 20-year data life. That's unique in the market. There's nothing else like it. It also has visual indication in its face. It has a LED that shows green when the container contents are good, and then a blinking red when the container contents may be seeing high humidity.
So Eric, why is the humidity level inside of a container important?
So there are a lot of items that are sensitive to humidity and moisture, and a lot of times those items are stored inside of containers to protect them and keep them dry. So some examples of those would be like metals that can be corroded in relative humidities over 50%. Could be optics that are going to fog up if there's too much humidity. It could be electronics where you're going to get damage to the electronics in high humidity. There are also contents or items that break down, and as they break down, they give off humidity. So you want to be able to, if you see a rising humidity level, you know that there's a problem with whatever's inside your container.
So the traditional color change humidity indicator plugs have been used in this market space for decades. Why would someone choose to use AGM's electronic humidity sensor?
So the traditional humidity indicator plug that turns from blue to pink when a certain relative humidity level is changed has been exceeded is only an instantaneous reading, and it's reversible, which means it's only valid at the time you look at it. So you may know that the amount of moisture that air can hold depends upon the temperature. So if the temperature goes up, it can hold more moisture. If it goes down, it can hold less moisture. So if you're looking at that plug in the middle of the day when it's hot, it may show a low relative humidity. But that same item that's being protected in the middle of the night before, when it was cold, was actually seeing high humidity, and there may even have been condensation. AGM's electronic humidity sensor, on the other hand, is always logging data every hour, whether it was last night or 2 days ago or 30 days ago. So when you look at the sensor, you can tell the complete history of what's been happening inside that container.